hear the name Mansfield Reformatory, what does it make you think? Well, let me tell you a little bit about this place. Most people would know it from the movie The Shawshank Redemption, which is where the movie was filmed. It's also known for being a historic prison that was built between 1886 and 1910 and remained operational until 1990. Before being a prison, it was a training camp for Civil War soldiers. I bet you didn't know that. So why are we at this location today? Well, for starters, there's an electric chair that's been nicknamed Old Sparky that took 315 lives when it was operational. And over 200 plus inmates and staff dying for other various reasons. I think this location has the background for all things paranormal. Gary has visited this place before, back when he was playing in Cleveland.
Touchdown to Gary Barnidge.
And his aunt experienced her earring getting pushed out of her ear to the floor. Other than that lovely experience, it is known as one of the scariest places to visit because of the aesthetics and the paranormal stories. How many of these stories are real? How many of these stories are embellished? That is why we are here for the next 2 days, to see if we can make sense of this massive place and see if we can finally make Gary a believer. Follow us as we venture into the unknown of Mansfield Reformatory. This is Skeptic.
Unsettling, yet riveting, the old Mansfield Reformatory, once a maximum security prison. No longer a lockup, but basking in a flickering light of Hollywood movie stardom.
That's actually what helped end up shutting it down, were the inhumane conditions. Plus the paranormal. I mean, it just adds an element of real terror.
During this investigation, what are you thinking might happen? You think this will be that location that finally proved to Gary that the paranormal exists?
What I'm looking for is like a physical apparition, because a lot of people have said that they'll see those here. It's kind of a rare occurrence, but hoping we can catch it while we're here. That would be like the ultimate thing for me. I know Gary it takes a lot for him to get sold on anything. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Yeah. So we got to get something good. So hopefully I see something physical, Gary sees something physical, but I think we're going to get a lot of activity. I do.
But what has to happen? Like, if something taps you on your shoulder, is that enough?
Well, the thing is, I think with this old building, like noises, it's going to be hard because there could be animals. We've seen birds flying in, so like certain things like that, I feel like they can be debunked. But like that's the thing is, if something has to happen that I can't debunk and can't be easily debunked because of an older building or something like that. Like I said, I've said this before, and I'll continue to say this: if somebody gets dragged somewhere, or the cell door shuts on somebody, I can't disprove that, because that should not happen. If a door opens that is spring-loaded, that should not open, that's locked, I don't think I can disprove that. I'm gonna try. Things like that's gonna have to probably happen. That trash can right over behind us, if that gets knocked over, that may make me a believer, because that's something physical happens. Noises is tough because noises can be attributed to so many things.
Not even take that much. Do not let me down, Mansfield, Ohio. Please, you could be the location that changes all this for us. Last question. Do you think this is going to be the place?
God, I hope so, man. I'm getting sick and tired of being like, yes, let's do this. But I think that if there is going to be a place energy-wise, because I know we've gone to a bunch of like really scary places, but there's never been, hospitals are one thing, insane asylums are another thing. Yes. These are mean people. Yes. Like, I mean, there's mean, crazy people. And I'm not saying there weren't crazy, you gotta be some sort of crazy to get, you know what I'm saying? Yes. But this is a whole different level. It's made to make you feel uncomfortable. Yes. So you throw that in here with some spirits and some noises in the middle of the night, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, I'm so excited,
But yeah, I hope this is the place for Gary.
I definitely hope this is the place. Good luck tonight. I'm so excited to watch it happen.
I personally have experienced my most unique experience here, though, the one that was the coolest, almost like the Holy Grail, I was up on the 3rd floor. Okay, and I was pushing a tour. Greg, my husband, was actually leading the tour, and I had to leave the room because I thought I had an emergency situation I had to take care of. Now, the group is the only people, they're the only people in the building other than me, right?
Yes.
So I walk around the corner and I'm looking out a window and I go to call to see about the emergency, and as I say, hey, what's going on? I felt somebody standing behind me. So, you know, I'm talking and I did one of these where I went, oh, F-bomb, F-bomb. And I kind of freaked out a little bit, and the person on the phone was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I said, I just saw somebody that's not here. Well, I gotta go. And I hung up the phone, and as quick as all of that happened, I turned, the F-bombs, gotta go. This guy, which was he was about 6'2".
Yes.
Got down, he twisted this way, got down on the floor on all fours, crawled across the floor to the hallway. When he got to the hallway, he turned into this ball of light about the size of a softball.
Yes.
It was like a ball of light, but it was fuzzy. You know how, did you ever see those electrical things when you touch it? And yeah. So it was kind of like that, but my mind is going, I didn't just really see that. That couldn't have been
Yeah, because
it.
I'm processing. I'm like I can see this. I can see it all happening.
And I'm like, no way, that didn't just happen. That's a ball on the floor. So I'm like walking over there to prove that it's a ball and it's nothing paranormal. I walk over there and this thing starts weaving down the hallway, and it's see-through and everything, and it's fuzzy. So I started to follow it, and when I got to the one door, I flipped on my flashlight. And as soon as I flipped on my flashlight, it disappeared. So I'm like, oh, that was so cool. So I hightailed it back to where the group was, where they were giving the tour, and I'm like, you're not gonna believe what I just saw. Well, Greg pointed out, we have a security camera right there in that spot that was pointing at where I saw that apparition. Okay. So we're like, okay, this is awesome. We got it on tape. So we finished up with our tour. We went down to the security cameras. That camera stopped working before it happened and after it happened. We have everything before, we have everything after. So we're like, what the heck? So it stopped the equipment. However, there's another camera that's down the hallway where I started to follow it.
Yes.
You can see me flip on the flashlight. You can't see the thing, but you can see me flip on the flashlight, and then you can see me turn off the flashlight, and you can follow me to the other room, and me going like this, like you're not gonna believe what I just saw.
Yes.
So that was like probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had.
He just went into there. I said, that's us.
You turn that on. All right, so the sub-basement is one of those areas that the activity tends to be a little bit darker, a little bit different. It's kind of a different energy down here. I'll let you guys kind of experience your own thing. I don't want to tell you too much about what happens down here and what we see down here. But this is kind of the central entryway into the sub-basement. This area can be active. But back in this room, it tends to get a little different, a little creepier. If you're over 5 foot tall, I suggest watching your head, especially in the dark.
That's why I sent you down. So I was sending you, maybe.
Or are you sighing? It's not like you're going to be down here.
Did I sign?
Was that not you sighing?
Oh, it's a ghost.
Shut up.
Remember, this is a haunted house as well, correct?
So the floors above us, yes.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a haunted house. And I will tell you, the spirits here do not necessarily like the haunted house.
Really?
It does. They think they're a sideshow.
Yep.
This is their house. They don't like it.
here with us.
Can you tell us your name? If you're in here with us, you can come closer and you can talk in that box so we can hear you. We're not gonna hurt you or anything.
Do you like when people come in here? You gotta speak clearer.
How many people are in here right now?
Can you say one of our names? Is it hot in here for you too? If you don't want to interact with us to the spirit box, there's a bear. You can touch that.
We're just going to talk to you. Can you come out and talk to us, please?
Go outside.
You gotta speak clearer. Can't make it out when you mumble.
Is that you making a light on the floor?
Can you tell us your name?
Is talking what got you put up here?
Alright, Taylor, did you get anything?
At the beginning, I thought I heard not particularly, and then I thought I heard something say maybe help at some point. What about you?
I heard quite a few stuff.
Would you like that thing?
Yeah, just a second.
What I heard, something about the dying. Thought I heard alligator. Heard outside at some point. Don't remember what the question was. When somebody asked the name the second time, I thought I heard hello. And then why quiet? I thought I heard answer. And then when you said did talking get you here, I thought I heard back up.
Okay. When we first started, I thought I heard a female voice. I don't know what it said though. Sorry, I'm trying to get that on there. When it said, hold on. When I said, do you like when people come here? I thought I heard complicated. When I said, what crime did you commit? It said some. And then I said, why are you quiet? And I heard, this is what I know. And then when it said, the talking puts you up here, I heard battle or something like that, something with a B.
Okay. So nothing clear. I feel like we'll try that again. I think we should try that in the attic.
Okay.
And see what we get there.
Alright.
And then I think we move to the attic next. And then I think we Taylor, you can pull out your apps when we go to the solitary basement area.
Okay. Now we're going to the cell too?
Yeah, we're gonna walk by the cell.
Okay.
All right. There's birds or fat birds all in here.
That's what that was?
Yeah, this is all died down. All right.
I want to before since they're done.
You ready? It just literally flew by Taylor's ear.
Yeah, I know.
It's right here. Now let's go. Stop playing around with bats.
Are you gonna leave us?
In here, we going.
I'm not coming tomorrow. I'll get my bird.
Oh, I seen it. I seen it.
One just flew right in here.
Thank you. Yep. Just want to start by saying
He told
we
me
come
to
in peace, so we don't mean any harm.
Shut up. I'm sorry.
Write it down.
I can't see to write it down.
Okay.
Gotta speak clear. You can't be jumping around like that.
Bro,
So Deke can see us, right? So
Yeah,
we're
Deke can see
good.
us fine.
Okay, so we're good on video right now. I don't have to worry about
if a
that.
bat hits me, I'm not coming back up here. Do you like bats?
It's way behind you.
Can you throw something? Is there anybody up here with us?
I cannot see from
Can you make a noise?
How many people are in this room?
What is that horn?
All we did is that stupid horn all the time. That's so.
No, it doesn't.
I've never heard it
It's
like
never
that.
done like this before.
They didn't play musical instruments up here.
I mean, male shower or something. Playing the horn.
Do you want us to leave?
Do you want one of us to go to the? Do you want one of us to go to the shower? Well, that was pretty clear. You just gotta know where his camera's at. So you don't, not camera back there, so you don't block it. So you can go like around this way and stuff too.
I'm
But
gonna.
if I move, I'm gonna like this motion like
It just said Gary.
I didn't hear it.
Playing this Thursday.
Say it again. I don't believe it. That wasn't it.
Can you sing?
Don't say my name. They gotta say it. You can say, can I say my name?
Can you say his name again? You said it. Something over there is going on.
Is that you down there? Come closer. Not me. You're staying awfully far away to be somebody so scary.
So Maeve heard a noise down the hallway. So obviously Maeve is a little jittery. Maeve is real jittery. Kayla seems to be calm right now, which is a good thing. I think Maeve is just a little intimidated by the fact that this is one of the most haunted and creepiest locations. Two, it's a prison and she's had experiences with prisons that have not been so pleasant, so she's on high alert right now.
If you're at the end of the hall, you can come closer. Can you walk over here? Okay. Who was that? Okay.
Go see what the fuck that is.
That is something.
Don't go follow me. Don't want me to see how you look. Right here.
What is it?
I just heard it right here. What is it? It's in this. You can hear it scratching. You hear it, Eddie? I can literally hear it scratching in here. Here. See. Scratching in there. Feel better now?
Yes, thank you.
And that's how it's done. And that's how you debunk things. That's how you debunk things. Hey, D, and that's how you debunk things.
Well, hopefully we don't hear any more animals in the walls. That was crazy, bro.
Was it? I saw the facial expression. Y'all looking.
I couldn't express how terrifying that was.
They were both.
Well, I could see. Yeah.
Because it really sounded like
I almost died.
something was.
Died.
It was like there's 100% something happening, and there was.
Yes.
But it was an animal in the vent.
Yes.
I died inside.
Yes.
Well, the funny part was, as we're doing that, I don't think they expected me to just jump up.
No,
and
I was
figure out what
hoping
it
you
was.
would.
Okay.
I was really like, no, I 100% wanted you to because that was something. It was obviously something, and I wasn't going to
it was gnarly.
Yeah, go where you tell
I
me.
will go into the church room. I'm not going in that hallway because there's bats. They're just diving at you.
Well,
Really?
they were not.
The whole time they were. Yes, they were, and they always went by my head.
They were out to get you.
It was crazy.
There was
bro.
nothing in
If a
the
bird, anything hits me, I'm leaving.
Okay, that's fine. But if it doesn't, then you're good to go.
All right, walking on the threshold. We just did groups. I'm the first solo. I am feeling uneasy, man. I've turned my light on, bro. This place, it's something you don't really know what to expect when you're walking around in the daytime. I'm so glad I checked this right now because my headlamp's dead. Oh, there it goes. Okay, good. All right, so now I'm heading up to the 4th floor cell where I'm not supposed to read the name on the wall, but apparently something happened to somebody there. And I think this is it. Yeah. So I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4 flights up. So we're gonna go forward. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, I'm in the cell and I'm chilling. I'm gonna set my camera. I wonder if I can set it down. And just kind of pop a squat. Do you need me to be in front of the camera? Light is going off. Light is off. All right, you want me to start with the abs? Okay, I was trying to find a comfortable spot to sit, but I know, but I can't sit on this thing. All right, so we'll just do it here. Okay. All right. So my name is Taylor. I come in peace. I know you guys had a hard life in here. I respect you, and I just ask you to do the same. I just want to ask if anybody's in here with me. Can you tell me your name? Yeah, I'm a nice guy. Gary's the one who you gotta worry about. He's the one who's gonna try to taunt you, not me. I'm just here to ask some questions and maybe get to know you if anything's in here. So far, nothing. Did someone die here? Oh, okay. Whose cell is this? Do you have a name? How many people were in here with you? It's a leading question. The answer should be 1, but starting to hear noises. Trigger. Did you shoot somebody with a gun? They said that the 3rd floor. Fucking bird. Okay, I'm hugging this wall. Okay, the red light's on now. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'm crouched. Just gonna crouch down. I hate the bats, bro. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked. Ooh, and I have to pee so bad. Yep, there goes the bat. It's flying around the room. Yep, it's doing circles around the room. I can't. I don't know how long I'm gonna make it here. Yeah, the bats. Oh, no, don't hurt me. All right, if there's anybody in this room, can you make a noise or something so I can get out of here? How do you handle being in a room full of bats all the time?
We hadn't seen one bat, bro.
Then they're ghost bats, because I hear them everywhere. And there was one flying around in a circle. All right, I've got about as much as I can take in here. There's freaking bats everywhere. All right, we did it. I honestly did not think I was gonna be able to do it. Everything in my body during the group was saying, no way, dude, you can't do this. You are not equipped mentally to handle this, but I did it. You just gotta push through sometimes, you know?
So Maeve's in the attic. She just got to the attic. The west attic is probably the most active place, if not in the world, in this building ever. So, especially for a female. So we're gonna see if Maeve gets some activity. We got some activity of some sort earlier. So this is gonna be interesting because she's technically really facing her demons right now.
Well, I'm gonna have to work into turning my light off. So just give me a hot second. One of the things that I've heard here is that, I don't know whether they like the women or they don't like the women, but I guess inappropriate touching, stuff like that kind of happens up here, from what I understand. So I think what I'm gonna do is just sit in the dark. So what I'm gonna do is move a little closer to the camera. Just making sure. Is that okay? All right, I have the voice recorder over here. I'm gonna sit here in the pitch black dark, all by myself, because somebody thought that would be a good idea. Okay, so I've been told you don't like women in here. If you don't want me in here, can you make a noise? Let me know you don't want me in here. Do you like to take advantage of the women that are up here? I'm definitely hearing a lot of pops and cracks, but again, that was the way it was when we were up here in group. And right now I'm feeling okay. Not great. Definitely all my senses are heightened, especially because I can't see anything. This IR light, or this camera, is kind of blinding me on one side, so I can't really see anything but streaks from the light on it. I'm going to turn it around for a second and kind of let my eyes. Whew, I got goosebumps. Is there any? Definitely got chills. Definitely got chills. But again, like Gary says, fear response. I'm in a all right, so I'm going to do a little bit of an EVP session. Is there anybody in here with me? I need you to make an intelligent response because I know there's critters and there's the sound of the building. So if you're an actual entity, okay, so I'm definitely hearing stuff in the piping. Possibly be critters, because it sounds a lot like it did. I need you to make something undeniable. Yell at me, scoot one of these chairs. All right. The fuck was that? Okay, so I just heard something. I don't know what the hell it was. I saw a shadow go across the ceiling. Okay, that's a bat. Okay, I'm good. I'm better now. I'm not feeling great. All right, so if that was you, come closer. I don't know why I ask these stupid ass questions. I'm feeling unsettled, but I don't hear anything else. Really. Okay, so I am in the sub-basement. There have been some reports, I guess the guy called it the spider monkey or whatever that was, but I'm underneath solitary confinement. So I just kind of want to find out. Again, people were, I want to say, when we did the tour, they told us that people were like hung up here. It was like 8 by 8s or 8 and 8s or something like that. They were hung up for 8 hours and then they were shackled down for 8 hours. That sounds like fucking hell. Is there anybody down here with me? I'd like to learn more about that. Is there anyone down here with me? Okay, now I feel I've got like the hair on my left leg. I got goosebumps on just my left leg right now. Okay. All right. As soon as I can find how to turn my flashlight on, I'm headed out of here. One more time. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, so obviously after we got the animal activity, my heart rate went up to, 180, 200, I don't know, somewhere around there. And so it stayed that way because I was the first to go after it. So yeah, I was pretty on edge the whole time.
I don't know. Last night I said yeah. Again, though, he didn't need a chance to do his solo. Last night it wasn't enough last night. If he had done a solo last night, I don't think it would have been worth it, honestly, for him. Tonight, maybe. I mean, I like this place. It definitely has a great vibe. It's creepier than shit, but I don't know, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, so I didn't get a solo. We ran shorter on time than we wanted to. So to make up for that, I'm gonna start off with solos today. So that way there's no ifs, ands, or buts. If I do a solo, I'm starting it off, so we'll have no issues. And I get to try and stir it up for them. Instead of them stirring up, so we'll mix it up a little bit. I'll make sure I get mine in. I was a little disappointed I didn't get to do my solo, but when you're under time constraints, you can only do what you can do. And I would assume things are happening with them.
You weren't particularly happy about going into Jesus' room.
No.
Tell us why.
Bats.
There goes another bat. I hate the bats, bro.
Okay, so everyone said that was watching me said, we didn't see any bats.
Didn't see any bats.
But there was bats. There was at least one. And it flew around. Even earlier on, like the bats and the birds just love dive bombing me. I don't know, something about me, my presence or my essence, just like, yeah, it attracts birds and bats. So I saw a bat flying around and I heard some chirping in this corner, but that was on my mind the whole time. I don't know why it freaked me out so much. So it kind of was a distraction. Hopefully tonight we'll be in a different wing, so there won't be as many wings. But we'll see. You never know.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm a paranormal device design expert because I had a brief conversation with our friend Lauren, and I still have no idea what the hell she said, but I feel like I knew what she was talking about. So because of that, me having now a friend that designs these paranormal devices, like I feel like I do too now. So I think it works like that. So yeah.
We have a laser grid in here. So you'll see this behind me. Got D, you can see me over here. This is the chair. I'm gonna sit in this chair for about 10 minutes, nice and quiet, and just see if anything wants to interact with me. All right. So I'll do a little mix where I'll have the camera facing me, and then I'll also show you down the hallway. If you want to see down the hallway, a little mixture, but actually I'll show you the hallway because D can see me on that camera. So I'm gonna sit in here for about 10 minutes. I've heard the rumors that if you sit in here nice and quiet, relaxed by yourself, things can go crazy, you can get attacked. So I am openly allowing that to happen if something wants to interact with me. I will be sitting in here. Feel free to make yourself known.
The stories that surround this room, sitting in that chair for 10 to 15 minutes and just kind of channeling your energy, you feel things. Maybe somebody touches your leg, you get scratched. There's been a lot of evidence and investigations that have ended with people being scratched and touched while sitting in this chair. And Gary wants to experience that. I honestly can't wait till he go to the attic, because the attic is where I think we're gonna get the most bang for our buck, no pun intended. But yeah.
Because how I believe, I think our mind played a lot of tricks on us. So I was just trying to stare into the darkness and see if I can allow my mind to play any tricks on me with anything I see over there. My phone keeps vibrating. That just scared the crap out of me. So, in this room right here is where Kathy saw her first apparition. So, I set the music box right there. There's D, you can see me there. And I just want to see if we can get anything to set off this music box right here. Let me get in this corner. If anything wants to interact with me, I got a music box. All you have to do is walk in front of it, and it will set it off, and you can let me know you're here. I don't know if, oh, there's a bird. Oh, just flew right by me. Not a bird on the ground. So it went off, but I think I have been able to walk near it and I can set it off by the movements. So I wanted to see it continuously go off. So if there's something in here, I need you to stand in front of that music box and make it continuously go off. There's a light. If you just like the light, you can set the light off. If you want me to sit down on this bench instead of standing, if I'm too intimidating by standing up, I was going to say, walk in front of it for a second, and I'll sit down. If you set that light off, I'll sit down, so I'm not as intimidating. I'll take that as you want me to sit down. I'll take a seat. So let's see if you can set the thing off the whole time then. I need it set off for a while, not just for one little glance, because otherwise that could just be a one-off. That could not be anything. It could be me walking on the ground, moving, anything. I need you to stay in front of that for a second. Set it off. Keep it going. No, don't walk away. You gotta stay there. Even if you want, you can literally draw something on that window right there behind it if you want. There's a little dust on it. Draw something for me. If you don't want to stand in front of the music, you can just put my initials. Put your initial. Put a handprint. So I'm making my way to the attic right now. We were here yesterday, and when we were here yesterday, we had something that scared the bejesus out of Maeve, where she froze, and Taylor was freaking out, and it ended up being an animal in the ductwork. That when I walked over there, I found that out. So right now, I'm not seeing anything on the cameras. I'm not feeling anything. I don't really smell anything. I'm just dripping sweat. That's all that I've actually am experiencing. Oh, there went another one, flew by. Yep, so that's the sound that sonar is making. The sonar sound is something, it's a bird or bat or something flying above me or by me. At least that's what this camera looks like on the camera. So all in all, I don't think I experienced anything personally on this one, on my first solo in this building. And it's unfortunate, but it's usually what happens. So it's not a surprise. I'm hoping something got stirred up or will get stirred up for Taylor and Maeve on their solos.
All right, so I'm going in for my second solo. Run up for this. Make sure this works. Yeah, I think this works. All right, so we're gonna go. All right. So this is the room with the X. This is where apparently the music box had some activity. This is also the room that I heard noises in when I was doing my group with Maeve. So first off, I'll introduce myself. Hey, it's me, Taylor. I'm back again. I was in here earlier and we felt like something was in here. So if you're in here and you want to communicate with just me, it's just me here this time. If there's anything you'd want to talk about, we can talk about. Apparently, there's this room, this hallway is famous for somebody who likes to crawl around the walls, an apparition. Does anyone know who that is? And if you're here, what's your name? Got voluntary coming up, which is funny because it's kind of involuntary that I'm here, right? Why do you like to crawl around the walls? Is there a reason for that? Lower. This room just gives me the bad heebie-jeebies. Is there anyone here? Hello? So I will say this. It feels very quiet in here, which can be good and bad. It's very unnerving when it's quiet, but it's also, sometimes it takes a second for this room to really kick in. I will say the first time I walked in, as soon as I hit that X, or got near that X, I felt a chill just like surge through my body. Now, it's also right in the middle of like a crosswind, so it could have been potentially just like a wind that like cooled me down, but we heard a noise as well on the floor straight ahead. And then we heard talking coming from that room to the back. But we don't know if that's cross-contamination of any sort. All right, I heard a noise behind me. I'm gonna turn around. Heard a camera click, but it sounded like it was coming from that way, which we have a camera, but I don't think that camera works. Something's coming through here. Scratch. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Don't scratch me. Now if I feel a scratch, I'm running. Do you like to scratch people? Here's something come from over there. All right, well, we'll be back in a second. Maeve's gonna come up here and want to talk to you guys too, potentially. So, we'll be back. Oh, that scratch. That scared me. Oh, man. Oh.
I'm in the hall with the X. I am headed to the solo room. We heard some noises up here earlier, but I think we got that debunked as a couple of the other people. All right, just trying to get a feel for the normal sounds in here. Okay, looks like we have the laser grid on. So I'm just gonna sit in here for a little bit. Maybe just ask some questions, see if I can get anything happening. So let's see what happens here. If I can turn this thing off. Okay, so currently it's pretty quiet in here.
So Maeve is in here for day 2 solo. It's ironic because she's in the solo room. She's a lot calmer than she has been.
Is anyone in here with me?
If you're gonna compare it to yesterday, she's a lot calmer. I'm not sure if she just hit her stride or what, but
Can you make a noise? I haven't had much time to just sit and get to know you. I feel like I've kind of missed the mark on this investigation a little bit. I haven't really got to feel you around. Okay, I'm gonna come out into the hallway now. Can't see. Whoa, shit! Bats. That was fun. Christ on a cracker. I think I'm just gonna scoot down like this. All right, I will say I don't like standing in here. I don't like this feeling at all. Ooh, I am not comfortable. I've got goosebumps everywhere. Like everywhere. I'm having a really heightened sense of wanting to run out of here at high speeds. Like my fight or flight's really kicking in. Hold on. Give me a second. I think it's the bats. Can you hear that? Is that a bat? D. All right, I think it's the bats that are freaking me out with the sound. Okay, I'm good. I'm still not digging the vibe in here.
Because she doesn't have any protective layer or anything that she could base, okay, if something was to come or something was to happen, this is how I can get out of this.
Hello?
Nope, and it's back. D, I'm not feeling very comfortable in here at all.
Is it inside the building you're not feeling comfortable or in that spot?
I think it's just inside the building. Like, fucking bats. It's not the bats. I just don't feel good in here. I feel very uncomfortable. But I'm just, like, I'm shaking. Like, shaking. And like I said, I know bats don't bother me. They're big sky puppies. If it hits me, it's not out to, like, bite me or nothing, but I want to get out of here, to be honest with you. But yeah, I'll go down to Old Sparky. How do I get out of here? Fucking bats. Like, I know they're gonna get me, man. Are you behind those doors? If I knock on it, can you knock back? I said, I'm hearing some stuff upstairs, but I don't feel comfortable to go up there by myself. So I've been wanting to go back up there. And as soon as I got there, I was like, no, I really don't want to be there. Like, seriously, I wanted to run. I wanted somebody to come get me. And there was no reason. There's no reason for it.
What was it feel like?
I don't know. It was just like, don't. Like, I felt like fight or flight. You know, when your fight or flight kicks in?
Yes.
My flight was ready. Like, there's nothing in me wanting to fight. Like, I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. Yeah. And yes, the bats are annoying, but I love bats.
Okay.
Like, the bat, like, they'll smack you in the face. It's not like they're gonna eat you. They're not vampires. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're annoying, and they'll bump into you, and they may smack you in the face, but it's not gonna fucking hurt you. It's just about, it's a sky puppy. So that's not what it was. It was just.
Did you call them a sky puppy?
Yeah, they're like sky puppies.
Also, too, today was the first day that I saw Gary get rattled, truly rattled. Because he said...
No, hold on, let me explain.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm letting out all the secrets. Yeah, I'm letting out all the secrets.
Sitting in the chair. And I'm like, D, okay, what do you want me to do? He's like, explain what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get something to happen. I'm trying to get something to pull my pants. And as I say something, pull my pants, my phone vibrates. And I give you one of these, ooh. Because I was literally I was like, pull my pants. And then I get that vibrate at the exact time. Yeah. It scared me. That's the most scared I was tonight.
Yeah,
for sure.
It was. Yeah.
Now, they did say the administrative wing there's a lot of activity there, but we just didn't get any this time. I wish we had more time in the first round. In the first day. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Didn't really find anything conclusive. The only thing is the app had a lot of honking noises, which is, I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why that could be fake. You know, there's a lot of easy ways to debunk it, but usually you get pretty consistent activity through it. So it's the only thing we got.
Evidence-wise, whatever. I feel like there's so much more in there that we just didn't have a chance to get to. I'm leaving this evening wanting to go back because I really do feel like that place is haunted. Okay. Even though we didn't get anything, especially if you guys can't smell that campfire thing, my mind's tripping right now. Because like, I smell it every single time I'm in there.
Do you smell when we're in group?
Yeah, I smelled it the whole time. Like every single time I walk in there, I smell it. Yeah. And then the lights that we just saw, probably whatever, but the cabinet, there's something in that hallway. I would give it an 8.
Okay.
I want to say out of everything that I've done with you guys so far, I like this place the best.
Okay. Gary?
I'm going to give it a 3 for the investigation. Similar, I think there's so much more potential we had. I would love to do the place again. I think aesthetically and the beauty of the place, it's an 8. Like, it's amazing. I think we just, like you said, we were limited on things we could do. And I think that cut into some of what we could have got. So, but investigation-wise, because just from the sound of it doesn't sound like we had very much happening. But again, we know in the paranormal world, as me not being a believer and y'all being believers, there's not a guarantee. Every time you go to investigate, you're not going to get something. That's not physically possible. So we know it's a struggle every time, and that's why we're out here to keep doing it.
Well, I'm going to give it a 5.5 out of 10, and I'm giving it a 5.5 out of 10 just based off the fact that Taylor got dive bombed by imaginary bats.
How do you handle being in a room full of bats all the time?
We hadn't seen one bat, bro.
Then they're ghost bats, because I hear them everywhere. And there was one flying around in a circle.
Maeve got uneasy, had goosebumps several times, and she also got unraveled.
I think it's just inside the building. Like, fucking bat.
Gary, because of the timing of the vibration of your phone, gave it 5.5 out of 10. Now, if those 3 things wouldn't have happened, this investigation to me probably would have been 1.5. So I do think that this place is haunted. I don't think it's as active as a lot of people think it is, but it is haunted and it is active. And 5.5 out of 10.
Well, Mansfield Reformatory, what can I say? Beautiful location. Had 2 great nights there. Didn't get the evidence that we needed to make me a believer as of yet. So as right now, I'm still a skeptic, but it is not going to deter us as a team. We're going to continue moving on to the next location. We want to come back and do this location again because, like we've always said, there's no guarantee you're going to get activity every investigation. So we had so many other things with bats flying around us, so that hinders certain things.
That's a bat. Okay, I'm good. I'm better now.
But I look forward to coming back here and hope to see you on our next investigation.